Yes, what is happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode on Boost Developments, and got something a bit different for you today. Something that you knew we were starting anyway. We're going to jump on the S2000. I'm going to give you a rundown of the build now and sort of give you the idea where we're going with it and what power goals and things like that, and the work that's going to be done through these episodes for you. So there you can see her. Very nice car, very clean example. Very nice. When I sat in that driving position, absolutely amazing. Honestly, the driving position in this car is like a cockpit of a jet or something. It's phenomenal. Really like the driving position in this, and when it's done, I can't wait to take it for a spin and see how it goes. But yeah, so the plan is with this, obviously, as you can see in the pictures, if you're on my Facebook page and things like that, and obviously in the last video, see the end clip, it's boosted. Well, we're going to make it boosted, obviously. We just had this work done. We had a custom manifold made, custom exhaust system downpipe, the whole lot by AH Fab. The work is absolutely quality. Yeah, it looks proper tasty, that does. So obviously we've had the turbo on. The turbo we're going for, what we've gone for should I say, is a Precision 5858 journal bearing. We're going to be hoping to be around the sort of 500 horsepower mark, I believe. So plenty of work to do on this yet. Obviously in this series, we're basically going through the whole process of getting it up and running, getting the turbo set up on it, and having the mapping and the 500 horsepower done, hopefully. So yeah, obviously intercooler, I've got to do the intercooler piping, loads of little bits like fuel system, fueling, got to relocate batteries, obviously we're having a catch tank over there. Yeah, there's quite a lot to do. So we're in early days. I've got to also find a fitting for oil pressure sensor. I'm going to sort of have like maybe a dog leg and try and have it sort of down here like this, because obviously when you turbo it, it's a bit close to the manifold, so you can't fit it on, unfortunately. But other than that, that's sort of the plan really, guys. We've got a hell of a lot of parts over there that I showed before. We've got the injectors, we've got 1050s, we've got K-Pro V4 with a harness, jump harness. There's loads of bits over there. So as obviously I want to film what I can. I said this probably won't be as detailed as my other projects, guys, but this is just going to be a little extra build for the channel, as obviously it's a friend of mine. So yeah, we're just going to get it done, and there's going to be quite a few bits of modification that needed to be done. Obviously we have to remove aircon. Believe we're going to have to notch this. The way the turbo sits, the turbo drain is going to completely hit that, so I may have to notch that to get the turbo drain sorted. Yeah, there's going to be loads of little modifications going on. We ain't rushing this project at all either. This is not a rush project, so everything's going to be taking time. And obviously where it's not my car, someone else's, it's got to be done even 50 times better than my cars. Where I slap my cars together, I don't care, because obviously I race them and break them. When I'm doing someone else's, this has got to be mint 100%. So definitely no rushing on this, guys. And yeah, it's going to be a proper job. So I'll film what I can. As I said, it's not going to be the most detailed and not the longest build series, but it's just a little bit extra for the channel for you guys to look at, something different other than B series and K series, and now I've got an F series on here. So yeah, got to get on and start pulling the bumper off and start mocking up a few things. Right, I had some other cars pop in today, so a couple of little bits done on them, and I've been cracking on with the S2000 as well. As obviously that's what this video series is about. Let me show you where I'm at and basically what is happening. Right, as you can see, turbo manifold are off, so is wastegate obviously. Yeah, that's obviously a 5858 Precision. It's all genuine parts. That's the manifold off of the car. Beautiful piece of work that is. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. So now what I've been doing is, these have got an air pump on the side here that really isn't needed. from what I've seen on other builds. As obviously it's my first S2000 build, I've never done one before. But yeah, I've looked online about getting a delete kit. The delete kit is going to be on its way for it very soon. So we deleted that to obviously make more room for the intercooler piping and things also. Air conditioning will be going as well, I believe. If there's any way I can sort of keep it, I may keep it. But yeah, I may be able to keep it looking at it. But it's this that takes up so much space when you're doing these. Look, I mean, there is, I don't know, there's probably 5 inches of room behind that pipe, if that was flush. And then obviously you got this in the way as well, because the intercooler is going to be sitting here. So it's a bit annoying, but may be able to work around it. I'm going to have a look before I start draining the air conditioning system. So yeah, I've just been deleting that pump, obviously taking it all off, measuring up things. Probably going to have to heat wrap. Well, I'm going to heat wrap this anyway, but I mean, this sits over here like this, so it's very close to the thermostat oil cooler. And once that's heat wrapped, that'll be a lot better. I'm going to obviously heat tape the thermostat pipe as well. Got that part, that's the top part of that air pump delete. Obviously this is AP1 engine, so it's a 2 litre, guys. But yeah, that's where I'm sort of doing. I haven't got the intercooler here yet for this, so can't do no mocking up or fitting yet. But got my alley welder Cole coming tomorrow. It'd be nice if the intercooler come today, so tomorrow I can get all mocked up and he can sort of look to get some pipes made for this as well. But we'll see, we'll see. It all depends on time and obviously deliveries. But I'd like to keep the air conditioning for my mate. I think he would prefer to keep it, but he said there's no worries if he can't. So we're going to try what I can to keep it and see if it's better or worse. But yeah, that's where I'm at the minute, guys. Said I'm not going to film too much. I probably filmed too much already, but there's a lot of stuff being deleted out of here already. Looking forward to this though. It's going to be an absolute weapon once it's done. Obviously got some of the fueling stuff out as well. Had a look on here for fuel rail. They have a return as well, automatically built in. It's like the older B series. So obviously they've got the standard fuel reg and a return pipe, and obviously you've got to feed here. So that should be a lot easier. I mean, the pipes are thin, but they should be suffice for what we're running. And obviously the old sensors, like the B series sensors. Crazy. But yeah, that's where I'm at the minute, guys. What's happening, guys? Next day. Been here a good few hours now. Yeah, I'll say a good few hours, quite a few. Been getting the intercooler sort of mounted on this S2000. And yeah, I've just made the bottom brackets. I've just painted them, waiting for them to dry at the moment. I've decided instead of obviously welding brackets on, I'm going to nut and bolt them. So it's quite easier to get off. Obviously, you don't weld them like to both sides usually. Like on the other one, I welded from the traction bar or from the, I don't know, the chassis or whatever. And then obviously you take them off from the intercooler side. But because obviously this ain't my car, it needs to be done as best possible. I'll show you anyway. I've decided to nut and bolt them because it's a lot more accessible and a lot more easier to move. So yeah, that's how the intercooler is going to be sitting on the front. Obviously direct center. Just made a couple of brackets here. Obviously that's one. That's two. I mean, there's only two on it. Obviously the bottom swinging, like you have to push that quite hard to get that to move. So yeah, basically the other two brackets over there just been painted. They're going to obviously nut and bolt. That's why I've lifted the radiator up. Nut and bolt to the. Oh god, let's see if I can get to it right there. Yeah, they're going to nut and bolt to this bottom part here. And then yeah, I'm going to have the brackets run into the intercooler. And I'm going to have a spacer on the bolt here so it sits flush and level. And obviously another thing I've done is I've done the air pump delete. I can't remember if I filmed that yesterday, but yeah, done all the air pump delete, took out all the extra stuff. There's more as well over here. Yeah, quite a lot of piping for such a silly little thing. But yeah, I've got to just get the delete kit which I've ordered to delete this part now. All the vac piping is gone on it. But yeah, that's that part done. Hoping that my alley welder turns up today, as got to get the pipes finished on that. They're up there ready to be welded. And if he's got time, I want to see if he can help me do the pipes on this today, so we can get this buttoned up like the turbo kit side. So that's practically where we're at the moment. Obviously, I've been doing a lot of writing down as well, and a lot of research on this as well. So we've managed to keep the aircon, which is obviously good, which is what he wanted. Just pushed it back a bit. We've still got plenty of room, like you can see. There's so much room on these, which is good. Obviously, I haven't trial fitted the bumper yet, but I know from the line, I'm going from the line of this, obviously that sits up like that. That should be perfect either side. I've measured it. I've took the sort of, there's like a little tray, under tray part that goes here. I took that off, and there is quite a lot of room. So yeah, I'm not worried too much about that. Gonna have to trim part of this in here to get the boost piping in, but very minor, no problem at all. Happy with the way she's starting to look, sitting there like that, pretty nice. Yeah, buzzing. So bit by bit. All right guys, so I didn't film too much on the S2000 as we was doing it. I'm unsure when the last clip was actually, but I'm going to go for a quick roundup of where we're at and what's been done, because the progress has been really good, to be honest. It's looking really nice. I'm happy with it at the moment. Let me talk you through where we're at, because obviously I'm not doing a mega build series on this car, because obviously it's not mine, it's doing it for a friend. And obviously, like, I can't really do in-depth build on my car and this car all at once, filming all on my own, doing all the work on my own. I'll never get things done. I know it's a shame. I know you probably want to see more content on it, but unfortunately it's just the way it is. I can't do everything on my own. I'm a one-man band, so I can only film what I film. And as I said, guys, I'll try and get my most I can for you, but this is looking good. Look at this. All right guys, so pipe work is done, intercooler's done. So we got the intercooler pipes there, going around like that. So going all the way like this. And obviously you got the beautiful stainless work there, lovely. But yeah, intercooler's fully mounted like that. That's solid, that ain't going nowhere. I've got 4 braces on it, to the top, to the bottom, and they're all bolted on. But she's looking good, man. So this build is coming on nicely, really is. So pipe work's done, intercooler's done. All I've got to do now is feeds. So I've got some stuff over here from XO Racing for the car as well. Turbo blanket. We've got boost gauge, wide band, and oil pressure gauge. It's got to be fitted as well. Obviously, here's another load of parts over here. We've got a competition stage 4 clutch and flywheel, light and flywheel on the top. Obviously, the clutch is underneath. We've got some ID 1050s. We've got a fuel pressure regulator. We've got the K Pro with jump harness, and we've got some feeds over there. We've got a few more bits over here. We've got fuel rails and stuff. But yeah, there's loads still to go on this car. We're going to try and make it look subtle inside by the gauges. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Another thing, I don't know if I mentioned in the last clip, but I had to delete the air pump here. There was a big air pump that sat here. From what I've read up about it, absolutely pointless. I may be wrong, people may know a bit more than me, but I've read up and about. I've got a delete kit coming for it, which I spoke about before. But yeah, that's all deleted out, apart from the actuator, which obviously needs a blanking plate, which I'm waiting for. I'm not going to touch that until the blanking plate's here. And then once I can get all that off, I will be getting all the fuel rail off, and I will be fitting fuel system. We're gonna have a 4-bar map sensor on the way also. But yeah, this is obviously nothing's bolted up yet, because obviously I've got to take it all back off again and wrap stuff, do feeds, as I said. But yeah, I've got my friend coming down today to have a look to see what he thinks, see how happy he is with it. And I'll tell you, she is gonna be a beast, man. Yeah, a real beast. So, but yeah, that sort of sums up the first little episode on the S2000, guys. I haven't really got much more to film as of yet. Waiting on parts. I've got a few bits to do on it that I'll show you after. I've got some wiring to do, some few things like that. Battery relocation, things like that. Minor stuff. But yeah, like I said, all the main headaches out of the way. All the welding, all the piping, all the things like that. Now I've got to do the little niggly bits really, and wiring and stuff like that. But we're looking, as soon as it's done, I'm gonna speak to Jesse, try and get it booked in. We're gonna do a few, probably about 100 miles first in the car to make sure there's no little problems or anything. As you do, you guys know, when you build a car, you have to do a bit of miling it to find out the little flaws, the little problems. Touch wood, there shouldn't be any, but as I said, when you build cars, you do get little problems. I don't know, perhaps a little fuel leak or loose clamp or little water leak or something. I don't know, it could be anything. So, back pipe not on, anything, literally anything, except like one of the radiator pipe or the intercooler pipe could be knocking on something, exhaust could be knocking, I mean, you don't know. So, yeah, we're gonna do about 100 miles first, and then once that's done, we're gonna go and see Jesse. I think we're gonna trailer it down there maybe, or drive it, I'm not sure. He might want to trailer it, it's up to him. He's got his own recovery truck, so yeah, we may just do that. But either way, he's going to send it. I think he wants 500, 550-ish, stock motor, obviously precision 5858, 44mm gate, 1050 injectors. There's no reason he's not going to hit that, so yeah. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the little series. The little first episode of the little series on the S2000, and I hope you're going to join us for the next one, because the next one may even be the last. I might just film it as one more, or I might just do a 3-part, and then the third part, sorry about this lighting, it's doing my head in. Yeah, so on the third part, it might be the mapping. So there's not going to be many on this car, but she is looking beast, I like it. So hope you enjoyed it, take care, I'll see you again soon. Also, make sure the notification bell's on and you subscribe. See you soon.